A very good morning, everyone. Today we are discuss here the first unit, the unit number one, the fundamental of environment science. Basically, what is environment science? Environment science is a highly interdisciplinary subject where study here the integrated information about the biology. Okay, there is the biology and there is chemistry and the geography, agricultures and many other fields like we study here is like economics, psychology, philosophy. The environment sciences we also discuss here is a law. We study environmental law. Environment science is a very interdisciplinary subject. Okay, when you are taking the subject of environment science in your master degree, you have to study many more things. Okay, you have to studying the living organisms in our life cycles. We are studying here the natural history. Okay, ecology, evolution, many more things we are studying. Okay, and when you completed the studies in environment science, you take the degree of masters in environment science. We have to do a job in the multidisciplinary department, like we job in forest department, we job in agriculture, air pollution, water pollution, climatology, meteorology, many more aspects of uh, job orientation program. We have to doing some startup. We also, okay, if you have a correct information and where you have a correct knowledge, if you have a good communication skill, you get a job in environment science and very decent amount. Okay, the first, what is the environment science? I think we have done very properly way. Okay, the environment science has the integration part of atmosphere, hydrosphere, geosphere and biosphere. Okay, what the environment basically in nature, what environments basically collaborate with, like here the atmosphere, in atmosphere, in hydrosphere and biosphere and geosphere, these are interlinked. Okay, these are interlinked. We see in this properly chart, these are interlinked between like that. There's a particulate minerals matter like H2S, hydrogen sulfate, carbon dioxide and water. These are comes from the geology. We one by one discuss in proper way like atmosphere in detail. Okay, and then further detail in biosphere, we detail in hydrosphere and geosphere. The atmosphere means say basically like the five layers like troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and ionosphere. Biosphere we also discuss about the waters and living materials. Okay, biosphere discuss here, and the hydrosphere we discuss regarding about the waters. Okay, and geosphere is regarding basically for the land ecosystems. Okay, they see that the graph, the precipitation and water vapor hydrological cycle energy and carbon dioxide oxygen. Okay, these are interlinked between. These are existing between both the way. The both directions say that in atmosphere the precipitation is happening, the water vaporization happening, hydrological cycle is happening, and energy and carbon dioxide is exchanging. These are exchanging with both the things, atmosphere and hydrosphere. In hydrosphere, the water is vaporized and goes into the atmosphere. Okay, and carbon dioxide and oxygen is also present in hydrosphere and atmosphere. In biosphere, the biomass in biosphere has a biomass. Okay, nutrients and carbon dioxide, hydrogen and water. These are interlinked between. They are exchanging. Okay, mutually exchanging between these things. And nutrients and organic matter. This is present in biosphere. And particulate minerals and materials like hydrogen sulfate, carbon dioxide, and water. These are present in geosphere. Okay, these are water salt. Water salt present in the geosphere, and this water salt present in here is hydrosphere. Okay, these are linked between, and these are anthrosphere. Anthrosphere, it means we are humans. Okay, we are using this atmosphere, we are using this hydrosphere, we are using biosphere, and we are using geosphere. Okay, the nitrogen, fixed nitrogen, carbon dioxide, carbon oxygen, pollutant, the present is anthrosphere. Okay, we are doing some anthropogenic activity like the transportation, industrialization, minerals, hydrosphere. These all the pollution is happening by the humans more and more amount, not natural process. Okay, minerals and raw materials, energy, waste, these are happening. These are form and the impact on the geosphere, and the biopolymers, pesticides. These are impacted by the biosphere. These are impact on the biosphere, and the nitrogen fixation, nitrogen dioxide, carbon dioxide, pollutant. These are polluted by the anthrosphere. The humans. These are humans. Human are destroy the atmosphere, the humans destroy the biosphere, human destroy geosphere, and human destroy biosphere, all the things. Okay, these are basic understanding of how human are destroy and how human are affect our environment in the four major aspect, like oxygen. In your car had the emission of the fuels, okay, emission of fuels and the emission of harmful gases released in the atmosphere. These fuels are in the drainage out in the water, this is affected by the hydrosphere, and there's water is affected, the water is taken by the plant, they affected by the biosphere. We taking the plastics, we taking the anything we eaten in a packed box system. The plastics is by very less biodegradable, non-biodegradable substance. We degrade in a million of years ago to decay this plastic waste. The biosphere is also affected, and the minerals. When we use more and more amount of minerals like coal, petroleum, we using nowadays, these are renewable, not these are non-renewable resources. When we use this resource, we cannot generate in a proper way. That the human are affected. These all the things. Okay, I think you get it. The whole the things, how the ecosystem and how the environments are linked. The four major pillar in this units. Okay, why we discuss in a proper way what type of question asked in the UGC exam, but we are focusing here ki we are studying here is a properly for the orientation of study exam point of view, not for a lot of information not gathering here. We are not doing in a PhD program. Okay, we have some notes here. Okay, the fundamental environment science, we discuss what the definition, define, principle and scope of environment science. Okay, the environment is a multidisciplinary subject. Study here the integration of physical like the soil, air and water we study. Okay, this is the physical things. Okay, and the chemical things we study like ions and nutrients, and the biological component we discuss organisms of the environment. Environment is basically for the component of the atmosphere. We discuss what is atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and the biosphere. Okay, what is lithosphere? The rigid out part of the earth consisting of the crust and upper mantle. These are the most important things. We know that what is lithosphere. Lithosphere is basically for the crust plus upper mantle. And what is a pedosphere? The outer layer of the earth that is a composition of the soil and subjected to soil transform process. Like these are the pedosphere. Okay, the outer layer of the part. Okay, so we discuss more and more amount. Like we first discuss is what is atmosphere in detail. What is atmosphere? Okay, in atmosphere, we have 78% of nitrogen. Okay, and 21% of oxygen. Okay, and argon is 0.98%. These are fixed amount of gases present in our atmosphere, and rest of the other gases like 1% gases. Okay, 1% of gases remain in not a in improper way, not in a fixed amount of gases. We said that these are the fixed amount of gases. This the variation of the gases is vary, and the carbon dioxide is present in our environment is 0.03%. Okay, nowadays the carbon dioxide, the percentage of carbon dioxide is increasing properly nowadays with due to the happening of the human anthropogenic activity. Okay, we discuss what the written here is also. In traditional environment science has divided among the study of the atmosphere, hydrosphere, geosphere and biosphere. Atmosphere is a thin layer of the gases that cover the earth's surface, and in addition into role of the reservoir of the gases, the atmosphere moderate earth temperature, absorb energy and damming ultraviolet radiation and sun, transporting energy away from the equatorial region and serve as a pathway of the vapor phases among the hydrological cycle. Okay, in hydrosphere, we have know that the earth has a 1/3 part of the land and 2/3 part of the water. It means that 97% of the earth has a water in ocean, most probably. Okay, and most of the remaining water is in the form of ice. Okay, I have write in here like that the water has 97% has a oceanic water, and 3% has fresh water. In 3% of fresh water, that is the most probably of the fresh water is present in the ice cap. Okay, therefore the only relative small percent of total water on the earth actually involved in the terrestrial, these are water is involved in terrestrial, atmospheric and biological processing. Only 3% we are using for our daily life purposes. Okay, and this what 3% comes, where is come from is the under the groundwater that comes, the surface water. Okay, the streams, river, lake, pond and reservoir that comes. Then geosphere. Okay, the geosphere is a solid earth surface including the soil which support most plant life. The part of geosphere that is a directly involved the environmental process through the contact of atmosphere and the hydrosphere. These are interlinked between. No? That's the reason the geosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, there's interlinked between. And the living things in the solid sphere, we are living on the sphere. This is called the lithosphere. What is lithosphere? Lithosphere, I told you that the upper crust and the topmost part of this layer is called the lithosphere. Okay, here this discuss here. The lithosphere is the crust and the upper mantle part. Okay, we discuss what is the crust, mantle, core in the upcoming lecture. In this lecture, I'm covering all the things. This is the introduction videos about the what is the atmosphere, what is the hydrosphere, what is geosphere, and what is the biosphere. Okay, the lithosphere is varies from 50 to 100 kilometer in the thinnest part. The most important part of its insofar as the interaction with the other sphere of the environment are connected in its thin outer skin composed layer of the lightning silicate. Components are lithosphere basically for silica minerals. The mineral silica. We discuss what silica mineral has a crust. Okay, or in a crust has a silica, and the oceanic crust and the continental crust. The crust are two part, oceanic and the continental. Oceanic crust has basically for basaltic in nature. Okay, and the continental crust has a silicate in nature. Okay, we discuss in rocks and minerals in detail, but there is introduction. We know the basic things, the terms name and the means name. Okay, and the last, all the entirety of the Earth component of the biosphere. Biosphere is basically for that the interaction of biotic and abiotic. Okay, the living organism that and the aspect of the environment pertaining the diet to form called biotic, and the other component of the environment abiotic. Biotic like that the place like animals. Okay, the abiotic means animals and abiotic means the living things. We said living things. Abiotic, these are dependent like sun, okay, water, okay, air, okay, all the things which come in your mind, these are the helpful for the growth of plant. These are called the abiotic things. Okay, now we discuss here the first unit in a detailed way, a structure of and component of the atmosphere. Okay, in atmosphere has the thinnest gases involved with surrounding the earth for the all sided and attached to the earth's sphere for the gravitational force. Atmosphere is signally component of biosphere, and it also involves the existence of life on the earth, providing necessary gases required for substance of life. Moreover, it filter to incoming solar radiation and prevent the harmful UV radiation from reaching the in atmosphere. The total mass of the atmosphere is completed 99% is a 30 kilometer. Okay, this is a very important point to be noted. Okay, this type of question comes in an exam, like where we write here 80% of the earth total mass is covered by 20 kilometer. Okay, 90% is covered by 30 kilometer. Okay, and 99% the total mass is covered by 32%. These type of questions come in your NTA UC examination. Okay, please note it here. Very important. Okay, the three main gases component like the gaseous, water vapor, and particulate matter and aerosol. These are component and these are present in atmosphere. We discussed here the nitrogen is a fixed amount is 78%, oxygen is 21%, argon is 0. And carbon dioxide. These are other rest are various amount of gases present in atmosphere. Okay, this is structure of atmosphere. We discuss in the next lecture video. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.